artist of our features. She is the assistant curator of the Inspired Word, Aimee Herman. A queer performative poet, has been featured at various New York venues such as the Happy Ending Lounge, Dixon Place, Wow Cafe Theater, Public Assembly, and Sidewalk Cafe. She has performed at reading performance series such as In the Flesh Erotic Salon, Hypergender, Slideshow, Queer Literary Carnival, and Red Umbrella Batteries. Her poetry can be found between sheets, Clitorator Journal. Let's say it again. Clitorator Journal. Subscribe today. Pregnant Moon Review, In Stereo Press, and Polari Journal. She currently works as an erotica editor for Oysters and Chocolates. She can be found writing poems on her body in the borough of Brooklyn. Put your hands together for Aimee Herman.
So I'm a real fan of peanut butter. It's my favorite protein. If anyone wants to spread this on me later, I'm right there. Okay, so I just want to promote this book, Women of Us, edited by Kramer Bussel. Is she so good? Rachel, you are my erotic idol. I just want to say that, and so it's an honor for me to read from this book. As an erotica writer, my dream, I have a couple dreams, but one of them is to be in a Rachel Kramer Bussel book. So this is a big one. I wrote this story when I was living in Denver, Colorado. This is based on a true story. It's called Ode to a Masturbator. Here we go. And it's excerpted because I wanted to honor the time limit. I'm leaving in 3 weeks, and I don't even know your name. I'm going to miss the sounds I've created in my mind for the music your palm makes when it mashes against your erect dick. You are tall, even when tilted against your wall, which I believe is painted white or some pale color. Your hair is dark, like soil, and long, always pulled back in a ponytail. If I had courage or confidence, I might talk to you. I know where you live, where you work, where you drive. I know you have a wife. She's blonde with enough curves to appear like a cursive lowercase q. Her tits are swollen like flesh-covered marshmallows swelling out of her tops. My tits, I'm wearing a bra that makes my breasts look like they're big, but I swear they're much smaller. Just want to clear. I don't want to misrepresent. That would be inappropriate. My tits. My mom's here tonight. My tits are small and unclaimed usually by bras or cleavage, but maybe it will change. I have less to hold and play with, but my nipples are hard like thimbles. They are expressive and overdramatic. One girlfriend even called them challenging. I don't know your wife's name or what she does for a living, but I know that she holds your ears when you eat away at her cunt and scratches at your head when she is just about to come. I like to pretend that you know I am watching you from below your window as I walk my dog and pause just as we approach your apartment building. I first noticed you on Thursday evening at close to 6. I looked up for some reason. Your giant window, which exposed your living room, was also exposing you. I didn't see your face then, though I noticed your hand moving up and down with such speed that I worried about possible skin erosion. I was shocked and turned on, frozen at the image of you fucking yourself. Right now, it is a Sunday. And I know you were off today from the hardware store where you worked 6 blocks away. My house is full of boxes and blank walls, and I cannot bear to think of leaving you. As I'm about to continue on with my dog, I notice you walking from your kitchen into your living room. You're so long and tall. Your clothing claims your skin, and I love how hair haunts only small patches of your body. Around your nipples, a tight rope around your belly button, and a dash over your stomach. You're standing almost as erect as your dick, which is more narrow than thick, but long enough to impress. What are you looking at? A blonde woman with gym membership abs and false eyelashes interrupts my lustful voyeurism, and I immediately recognize her. Shit. Your wife. I thought I saw a bird carrying a worm in that tree right there. Are you staring into my window? I live there with my husband. Who are you? I never had any interest in exchanging words with your wife, whose nose looks more expensive than my student loan debt. I couldn't just stand there silent. I'm Aimee. I gracefully extend my hand for her to shake, which she does, piercing my palm with her press-on lacquered nails. Do you know my husband? You look familiar to me. I work at, what does it matter? I live in the house at the end of this street. I don't know your husband, but I'm a huge fan of his dick. Wouldn't it be great if I really said that? I live in a house at the end of the street. I don't know your husband, but I happen to notice that he's preoccupied. She looks up with her bright blue eyes enhanced by contact lenses and good lighting and sees him, her husband, the masturbator. You're disgusting. Stop staring at him. And because I know my time is almost up in this city, I look at her and smile, exposing my off-white crooked teeth. You know, he has a really impressive dick. Even after the words come out, I can't believe I've spoken them. Your wife, whose neck reveals her true age, is quite shocked. You're filthy, she says, walking away, shaking her surgically intense stance. I needed boxes, packing tape. I was going to have to make a trip to the hardware store. I honestly didn't know if you were going to be working. When I walked in, you were waking up a woman doused in denim who was purchasing light bulbs. I looked at you, objectifying every inch of your body, though I don't think you noticed. When you were done, you asked me if I needed any help. When am I ever going to get the chance to talk to you? I was tired of waiting, fantasizing, overstimulating my imagination. The encounter with your wife was awkward and uncomfortable, and I was running out of time here. She may have even said something to you, outing my perversion. Do you need boxes you're getting rid of? I'm moving. We just broke a bunch down, but you can check in the back of the dumpster, he said. Can you come with me? You could have said no. I could have found them by myself, but you followed. You live on my street. I nodded and smiled and blushed. I see you watching me. I wasn't sure if you noticed, I said. Tell me what you watch. Well, first tell me why you fuck yourself so often. I met your wife. She's, I'm sure you know firsthand, he says. If you want a job done right, then you might as well do it yourself. So then, you prefer your hands to someone else's? I say. I'm at work, I can't do this now. I grabbed as many boxes as I could and began walking away, severely disappointed, though I'm not sure what I had been expecting to happen. You need help? I can carry these boxes to your car. I can drive, I say. but I only live a few blocks away. So we are walking to my house, our hands entertained by boxes, and my eyes absorbed with what I know is inside their pants. I drop the boxes on my porch so I can unlock my door and you follow me in. Where are you heading? You ask me. New York. Alone? With my girlfriend. I have 15 more minutes. You drop all the boxes you were carrying, a lot more than I was. Sweat drips down your forehead, and I ask you if you need a cloth or something cold to drink. I have 15 more minutes, you repeat. You know what I want. I don't mean about my girlfriend while you unzip your jeans and pull them down a bit awkwardly. Your boxers are crumpled and torn. You have more hair than I thought you had. I'm not judging. Just noticing. I grip your dick and squeeze hard enough to push a sound out of you, a grunt or muffled breath. It is thicker than I expected, which is a pleasant surprise. It is sweaty and tired and curious and uncircumcised. My tongue pushes itself out from between my lips and spreads itself along the ridge of your dick. My spit mixes with your sweat, creating a salty cherry-flavored marinade. I lick your cock in long, heated strokes up and down, drizzling my taste buds along the sides of you. I love how expressive a dick can be. I grow jealous of your erection, wishing I can produce one of my own. You're fucking my mouth as I push my fingers inside my underwear and finger my clit, flicking away at my miniature erection. You expand my mouth as I suck on skin cells left there by your hand. For a moment, I wonder if your hand is jealous, realizing how much better I am at making you come. After you came, your dick retreated back into its plaid boxer shell, and you wiped away your remaining cum with your fingers and dried them on your pants. It wasn't supposed to be romantic or end in an embrace. We never kissed, and I still don't know your name.